Hi everyone, I'm Brooke Eisner. I am the person who runs the Be Fit for Life page on Facebook. I also am on Instagram and on Twitter doing fitness motivation. I run free fitness groups, and it's just something I'm really passionate about. I thought I'd start this video blog to kind of tell people a little bit more about myself, as well as just an accountability piece for me and a way to answer questions, things I commonly am asked about, and be able to talk about some of the stuff that I'm interested in, that I've been reading about, and maybe you're interested in too. So I am a busy mom. I have a daughter. I have a puppy who is pretty needy as well. We call him our little toddler. I am married. My husband is a full-time student and he works full-time. And I'm a full-time mom as well. So I work full-time and I come home and my husband's typically gone. It will be Monday through Friday now coming up in this semester of school. And I do it all alone. So fitness and being a busy parent and professional really hits home for me because it's what I do on the daily. So I figure out where to fit it in, and that's usually what parents ask me about and professionals ask me about, is just how do you make that work in your busy schedule. And I know there's a lot of skeptics out there. I know you're gonna say, well, between working and everything else I have to do, I'm exhausted, the kids are running around. Well, to tell you the truth, for me, it's nighttime. If it's 10 o'clock at night, I'm going to get in my workout because it's important to me. And I decided that's what I wanted for myself. And yeah, in the past, I have been a person to blow off everything, and I would, kind of say, you know what, I'm too tired. I could make up any excuse, and I just would let it go, and I would go back and forth on fitness all the time. And now I've kind of developed what people in the fitness world now call a why, and that is that I want to stay healthy because I have a family that I have to take care of. And with all the pressure being on me most of the week, it's really important that I do stay healthy and fit in the best ways that I can. So really, I want to be able to just express to you that it is possible. So you just have to want it, and you have to find out, what really intrigues you about fitness. What do you like? Where is your fit? And, you got to be realistic. For me, sometimes I can only do a 30-minute workout. Well, that's okay. You fit that in and you figure it out. And you got to remember those goals that you have for yourself, and you need to write them down, you need to make them visible, and you need to remind yourself. And if you can find an accountability partner, accountability group, anything that's going to keep you on track, that's where you want to go. I'm involved in such a great community of people who, are striving towards their goals, and we check in with each other every single day, even sometimes on our rest days, just to make sure that we're all staying on track. And that's been great. If you have a significant other that you can work out with or that will cheer you on, that's what you want, and that's going to keep you going. So just remember those goals, post them everywhere, and get friends who are also, passionate about the same thing. So that's all going to help you. So these are just some of the common things that people, ask me about, being busy. And those are some of the things I'm going to talk about because I'm a realistic mom with realistic, crazy stuff going on constantly. And, I remember using any excuse in the book to not do it. I do. And that's just us as people, wanting to do the easiest things. But to tell you the truth, it's only going to come through hard work. And so why not buckle down and get to it and figure out what's going to work for you. And if you have questions about how I do it, what my daily schedule looks like, ask me. I will tell you exactly how I lay out my day, exactly how I work out things, how I fit in my nutrition, things like that. I'll even reminisce with you about how hard it was to start all of this journey, because I've been there, I've struggled with it. I've had people nagging me about starting, and I flip-flopped, I've been through each and every stage, and now I'm really in that point where it just feels weird if I don't do it. And that's where you want to be. But it takes diligence to get there. So I want to be able to go through this journey with you, and I'm happy, like I said, to answer anything about, anything I can give advice about. So I'm not talking about any magic here. I'm just talking about some pure hard work. What else I want to be able to talk to you about in this vlog, besides just the common things people ask, is just some things that I'll read about or learn about that I think you as my community of people would want to hear about. So actually, one thing I want to talk about today is I was reading on bodybuilding.com about this David Gluhareff, and he is what they call a strength runner. Now, this is really intriguing to me because anybody who's kind of been following me knows that I've actually started lifting. I've lost my baby weight and even beyond that, and now I'm to the point where I'm just trying to gain some muscle and possibly compete. So I'm really excited about the idea of this relationship or melding of lifting and cardio, because let's be truthful, anything you hear is like, if you lift and you want to gain muscle, do not do intense cardio. And, so you're kind of not allowed to have that mixture. And David is saying, yeah, you can. And he's developed this great schedule, and go to bodybuilding.com if you want to see the schedule. But it's like 3 times a week he does running. And it all changes based on if he's going to compete or not. But his typical schedule is 3 times a week he runs. And he does a short, medium, and long run. And his long run is like, it's a legit long run. It's over 10 miles. And he does this during the week. And it even lists his strength training exercises on there too that he does in between on those days and stuff like that. So it was a really interesting thing, and I'm interested to hear what you guys think about that, because like I said, you often hear you cannot lift and do any intense cardio because you lose all that muscle. Well, he's saying no way. I'm really interested in this. I love that. Actually, I do in-home workouts. If you know me, I just can't get to the gym. But I love, getting a good sweat going. And so I've done Turbo Fire, I've done T25, done a little P90X3 now, done Lesmo's Combat, and now I'm doing Lesmo's Pump, and that's a straight lifting program. And I'm actually on my cardio days because I miss the really good sweat and body weight training. I've been integrating T25 and P90X3 on my cardio days just because I can't get enough. And now I feel like I might not be being such a bad person. So I'm really interested to read more about this. Let me know what you think about it. Love to hear from you. And I hope you enjoyed this first video blog. I'm going to post all the information below on how you can follow me on other social media if you're interested. I do a lot of fitness motivation, like I said, especially on my Facebook page. And I'm running those free groups. There's going to be one starting January 6th, right in time for that awesome 2014 goal starting. And it's gonna be a long one, and it should get you past all those other people who are kind of just like, I'm gonna do this, and a week later they quit. Don't be one of those people this year. Like, join an accountability group, talk to me about how you can get involved, or just talk to me about how you can stay on track. I'm happy to do that for you. And let's get you off to a bang for 2014, and I'll be talking to you again soon. All right.